Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new Battletome review, and now we are going to make a look to the Fyreslayers. So this is the faction of Order, okay? That they are living. These are like Slayers that they are living next to the magma, next to the deep in the mountain where you have the magma, and they are using this for empower the armors, and they also are searching for gold because they are they think that they are fractions of the god that was destroyed, the dwarf god that was destroyed in the battle. So let's look at the book. I like a lot this back cover, undercover. I think it's really nice one. You can see, yeah, it's impossible to eliminate these letters in these books. Okay, and then here we go to the content. We're talking about 88 pages, 90 pages book. Okay, where you will have 1/3. It's going to be background. Okay, and then you have some showcase, painting guide, and at the end you will have the rules. Okay, it's not one of the biggest factions. It's one of the small factions in a way. Not a lot of units. If you compare this, for example, to Stonecast Eternals, is quite a small army in terms of number of units. Yeah. First, they go for. You will have some background. They will explain who they are. As I said, they are they are dwarves that are looking for gold because they use the gold to do like type of rune enchantments, and they empower themselves with this gold, and they really believe that they are. They are descending, or the Urgol is part of Grimnir. Okay, that was one of the dwarves gods that died fighting a big monster like this one here, right? So he was fighting this big monster, and both died in the combat. And the fractions of this god are now the Urgol, or this is what the Fyreslayers believe. So, yeah, you can see, they will talk about the magma holes because they live very close to the volcanoes where they have magma, so they really use the magma to empower themselves. And then they have different lodges, and here you have the background. Okay, they own oath. And normally these guys are mercenaries, so they fight. They are order, but they are mercenaries. They can fight in with any army, so they will be open to fight with any army as far as they are paid enough money. Okay, so well, this is what the background says. So they have been fight not only for order, but also for destruction and even for chaos sometimes. Although they are in the order faction, so they have different lodges, so different sub-factions. You can see here Bostarch, Greifurt, Helmrandar, Lofnir. Okay, and then they have here all the different background of the different units, who are the Masters of the Forge, who are the Fire-blooded warriors. So this is, they are very, very delicious. Okay. Here you have a showcase of how they can look like as an army. I like a lot the Magma Debot. I think the Magma Debot is quite a nice miniature, and it comes with I think it was 3 characters. And if you buy a kit of Magma Debot, you can make a Magma Debot with 1 character on top, and then the other characters on bases. So I will always recommend, if you buy this, to magnetize, so you can use different configurations. Okay, you can see. So at the end you will have more characters when you need it if you buy more than 1 Magma Debot. Okay, so here we have the Auric, Ronson, Ronsmith, Ronfather. Okay, and here, fighting against Chaos, Battlesmiths, the Wingwrath, Berserker. I have some of these characters because I like, as a present I receive them, and I like to paint them, so they are quite nice miniatures to paint. And I also have the Warband from, so I have as well the Doomseeker from the Silver Tower. Okay, here we see different paint jobs. And here you have, as usual, a little bit of painting guide where they're explaining you how to paint these guys, right? Different techniques to have the best of, to maximize, how to make magma bases or cracking bases. So it's really interesting, this one. And then we go to the forces of the Slayer. And you will have, as normal, you will have the battle trades with different lodges. The Urgol runes, so these are specific from these Fyreslayers. The different enhancements, like command traits and artifacts of power. So as I said, the lodges are here, the different information on the different lodges. They don't have sorcerers, okay, so they don't have lords, but they have prayers, okay. They have prayers, and then they go to the Path of Glory as well for narrative campaigns. Again, each Path of Glory is a little bit different for each army, with different rules for this army to make more flavor, to get the army more flavorful. Okay, with the different quests and the veteran abilities that you can get. So you can see it's quite. I like a lot this type of narrative things. I think they're adding a lot of depth to the game, and they're quite interesting. And then you have also Path of Glory scenarios, even the Magma Hold roster. You can then hear some what's called this. I always forget, Battle Squall battalions that are specific. These are only useful for narrative games. They are not aimed to be used in match play. Then you have the match play rules. Of course, you will have the command strategies and the battle tactics specific for the Fyreslayers and the different profiles. Okay, so you guys can say this is the same kit. So from the same kit you can make the Auric Rune Father, Rune Son, and Rune Smith. And this is why I say that I recommend to magnetize if you want it, if you only buy one, so you can use any of the configurations. You have as well the Fuel, Grimnir, and the Chosen Axes. So these are the ones I have. These are the ones from Warhammer Underworlds. You can see that he has as well the type of axe that the Grandfather have. Okay, and this is from the Borstark. Okay, Lodge. You can see that the same guy that you put on the Magma Drought. Okay, this guy here, you can see that it can also go on foot. So if you buy the kit, automatically you will have one on Magma Drought and the other two on foot. Okay, so you have as well the Rune Father, the Rune Son, and the Rune Smith. Okay, then you have the Auric Drummaster. This does not go in Magma Drought, and then we have the Auric Flamekeeper, sorry, the Battlesmith. Then you have the Green Wrath Berserker and the Doomseeker. And after that you will go to the different units, like the Auric Earth Guard, the Earth Guard Berserkers, the Vulkite Berserkers, the Vulkite Berserkers with these are with different weapons configurations, and that's all. So you can see it's not too many units. We were talking about 8 units and some characters. Then you have the invocations. So these are not what's called this? I forgot the name. But these are not sorcering. These are not magical powers. These are like invocations. These are prayers. Okay, because they have prayers. They don't have sorcerers. And then here you have the list as again. It's not one of the long lists. If you compare this to the Stormcast Eternals, it's quite short. But again, it's a faction. This faction was released during most of the miniatures were released during the Age of Sigmar first edition. Okay, most of them are not very old. The miniatures, they're quite nice. And then in the second edition, they released a couple of they released this type of summoning things, the invocation scrolls, and I think they released just maybe one character. I don't know if it was the Auric Flameseeker. So yeah, and the Doomseeker was from the Silver Tower. So it's not a huge army. as you can see, they are quite strong guys. They don't have a strong save normally, because you can see that they go without not too much clothes, but they are quite hard hitting most of the time. So it's a different concept of the dwarves. It's a very aggressive army. You don't have, for example, shooting, or no, you have some shooting, yes. You have some shooting here with the magma, with the headguard. They all can throw axes away from 8 inches, yeah. So you have a little bit of everything. You have some hard-hitting units and some units that hit, some more that are more to hold a little bit the line. But you can see your armor saves are not super good. And I don't know if they have they should have a ward save, so a ward of 4+, if it's wholly within 9 inches. So you have some synergies to make them more survivable with the ward saves, okay? The ward saves, remember that they are roll after the armor save, and they are not modified by the rending, okay? Yeah, that's all what I want to share here. So I hope you find this one interesting. Please let me know what do you think about the Fyreslayers and about this book. So this and yeah, give a like if you have liked this video. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.